share my thoughts on an important legal case that has profound implications for cybersecurity and professional accountability. This is the case of Razer versus Capgemini, a story that highlights how critical it is to manage and secure sensitive information in the digital age. It also sheds light on the roles and responsibilities of IT vendors and their impact on businesses when things go wrong. The case revolves around a cybersecurity breach that occurred between June and September 2020. Razer, a renowned gaming hardware company, discovered that confidential information including personal details, order information, and shipping addresses of about 100,000 of its customers had been exposed to the public. While no sensitive financial data like credit card numbers or passwords were leaked, the incident caused significant reputational and financial damage to Razer. In response, Razer sued its IT vendor, Capgemini, claiming at least $7 million in damages. Razer held Capgemini accountable for the breach, which they argued was caused by a security misconfiguration in a platform called the ELK stack. This platform was recommended and implemented by Capgemini as part of their IT services for Razer. Let's look into the key facts of the case. First, the breach was discovered by a security researcher, Bob Diachenko, who published his findings in September 2020. By then, the data had been exposed for 3 months. Razer traced the problem back to the ELK stack, a tool used to process and store large volumes of data. The issue occurred on June 18, 2020, when Capgemini's employee Arhel Cabalag was troubleshooting a login problem in Razer's system. During this process, he made changes to a configuration file which disabled critical security settings and opened the door for the breach. Capgemini initially denied responsibility, claiming that the issue might have been caused by new IP addresses set up by Razer. However, as the trial progressed, evidence pointed directly to Mr. Cabalag's actions during a specific 16-minute window when the misconfiguration occurred. It was revealed that he had both the expertise and access to make the changes, and no one else was involved at that time. One significant issue was whether Capgemini, as the IT vendor hired by Razer, failed to fulfill its contractual obligations to ensure the security of Razer systems. As the company entrusted with implementing and managing the ELK stack platform, Capgemini was expected to provide expertise and ensure the system's security. However, the security misconfiguration that occurred raised concerns about whether Capgemini had met those expectations. Another critical issue was Capgemini's negligence in managing the ELK stack. The evidence revealed that the misconfiguration, which left the system vulnerable, occurred during a specific window of time while a Capgemini employee, Mr. Arhel Cabalag, was troubleshooting the system. This negligence not only led to the exposure of sensitive customer data but also caused significant financial and reputational losses for Razer. Furthermore, the case shed light on the importance of transparency in resolving cybersecurity incidents. Razer claimed that Capgemini not only caused the breach but also failed to address it openly in their post-incident analysis. Instead of acknowledging the issue, their actions eroded trust and left Razer to deal with the fallout. This lack of accountability and transparency further complicated the situation, highlighting the need for clear and honest communication when such incidents occur. After a lengthy legal battle, the Singapore High Court ruled in favor of Razer in December 9, 2024. The court awarded Razer $6.5 million in damages, which included $6.1 million in lost profits from their e-commerce platform, approximately $320,400 in legal fees, and $60,000 for hiring a forensic investigator. Capgemini was also ordered to pay $2,000 to the security researcher who initially discovered the breach. However, the court did not award Razer compensation for losses related to the rejected digital bank license applications or the time and expenses incurred by their management team. The ruling established that Capgemini had breached its contractual obligations by failing to provide adequate security measures and by employing personnel who did not meet the required standards of expertise. This outcome underscores the legal and professional responsibility IT vendors have to their clients, especially when handling sensitive systems. As a computer engineering student and a future engineer, this case offers several valuable lessons. First and foremost, it emphasizes the importance of cybersecurity. Even seemingly minor misconfigurations can lead to a catastrophic outcomes affecting both businesses and their customers. As engineers, it is our duty to ensure that the systems we design and manage are secure and reliable. Second, the case teaches us about accountability. Mistakes happen, but how we respond to them defines our professionalism. Capgemini's initial denial and lack of transparency worsened the situation, eroding trust. This reminds us that owning up to errors and taking corrective action promptly is always the right approach. Third, this case highlights the importance of continuous learning. The IT landscape evolves rapidly, and staying up to date with the latest security practices is essential. For instance, understanding how to configure and secure tools like the ELK stack is critical to preventing similar breaches in the future. Fourth, we must always prioritize ethics and integrity in our work. Whether we are working for a client or managing our own projects, we have a responsibility to safeguard the data and trust of those who rely on us. Finally, this case is a reminder of the financial and reputational risk associated with cybersecurity failures. For businesses, these risks can be devastating. As engineers, we have the power to mitigate these risks by adhering to best practices and fostering a culture of security and accountability. In conclusion, the Razer vs. Capgemini case is a powerful example of how critical cybersecurity is in today's interconnected world. It also serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of negligence and the importance of taking responsibility for our actions.